Alright, so let's build us a project here using the drawing program called AutoCAD. We built stuff for the PlasmaCam, finding Google Images and text. Now let's draw one. So I'm going to draw up a picture of a wrench. Why? Because we need a wrench to use to take those gas tank valves off for our regulators, for our MIG welders, and for our TIG welders. I need to build an 1 1/8" wrench. We could go buy them, but to buy 6 wrenches, that's kind of spendy to buy quality tools. You can buy junk and pay nothing, but we don't want that. I'm going to make our own. So I'm going to build some basic shapes. Opening is kind of like square with 3 sides. This curve here is a big circle. And the handle is a couple of parallel lines with it curved back to it. Now we can build. Let's build one. I'm going to begin by building that front square using the line tool. L means line. It's asking for a point to start. I'm going to click on the screen anywhere I want. And now it wants to know a length of a line and a direction. Real quick here, to go straight to the right, is like going east, it's my angle of 0. If I'm going to go straight north, it's angle of 90. Straight west, an angle of 180. Straight south, angle of 270. So I'm going to go a distance. The @ symbol tells the computer, here comes the distance. I'm going to go 1 1/8 inches. And I need a direction. The angle symbol tells me, the computer, which direction to travel in. I'm going to go straight east or 0. Enter. There it is. It's a pretty short little line. I'm going to enter to end that line. There it is. You can barely see it. I'm going to roll the mouse wheel up to zoom in on it. Too far. There it is. Okay. I got to draw a line come up and over. L means line. Here's the funny part about these programs. If I hover my mouse on the line, it'll find some points I can build from. It'll search for and find endpoints. It found it. Okay, I didn't click, I'm hovering. Got it. Click. I'm going to go a distance of 1 1/8. An angle of 90. I'm going to go a distance of 1 1/8. Angle of 180. Okay, there's my enter. I'm going to enter. Here's my opening for my wrench to happen. The circle next. I'm going to go C for circle. Hit enter. I can draw circles many ways, having 3 points, 2 points, tangent point. I want my center of this circle to be in the middle of this point, not in the corner, in the middle. So I have to go MID for middle. And hover, and it'll find it. There it is. Click. I want to reach to the very end of this point here. Again, it'll find the endpoints. It'll grab it. I'm going to click on it. Here's my opening. My open-end wrench. Here's a little curve. Give it some shape to it. I got to cut this part here out. I got to keep this portion of the circle, but cut from here to here. Remove that portion. The program used for the PlasmaCam, called Design Edge, exact same setup. You can cut chunks of the lines away. Same thing here too. Trim is a cutting tool called Trim. I'm going to click. I got to first pick my cutting points. So this intersection point, this line and this circle intersects my cutting point. And I pick this point, pick that point, enter those in the system, and then pick that point. Enter it. Done. The picture shows that we have some curves, a slight curve, and some curves. Let's build those. Rather than file them or grind them, let's build them. And the curving tool is called a fillet tool. So it's F for fillet. I gotta get a radius picked, a radius. I'm gonna go R for radius, and I'm gonna try see what a 3/8 of an inch radius gives me. I put one here and put one here. So it says select first object. Click. It says select second object. to it gives you a little thumbnail of your picture. So I'm just click there and accept that. Try it again, this one and that one. So there's my curves of those. I also want to put a curve here, but I probably wouldn't get away with a 3/8 radius. Yeah, it's too big, I won't even do it. Good. So F for fillet, R for radius. Let's try what is a 1/8 inch radius give me. Let's look for that. Now that works, but it might give me a pretty short little space here to grab onto that bolt with. So I'm going to go F for fillet, R for radius. Let's try 1/16 of an inch. That's a little bit better. So draw that in. Got it. Okay, that's the part's done. All right, the handle comes last, and I want mine to be more of an offset wrench versus a straight back wrench. I might have my handle come straight down. Yeah, straight down the drawing. So I'm going to build a line coming off this circle and have it kind of travel straight south. So I'm going to go L for line. I'm going to grab by this point. If I want a 12-inch handle, and right now I'm at a distance of 1 inch, I have to go the distance of 13, the direction of south or 270. Now it's done. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see it. I'm going to copy this line over to the right. So if I copy it, the command is called offset. Offset means to copy and then just move things over a little bit. Offset. A distance, I want maybe a 1-inch handle. I'm going to go 1 inch. So select objects. I click this, move over, and drop it. But I want more of a tapered handle. Go from a narrow to a wide handle. So I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to undo that and try it again. Offset. Let's go maybe a 3/4 of an inch offset to begin. So I have a little bit narrower handle at the bottom. If I want to go wider at the base, or where the top of the wrench is up here, a little wider, I'm going to offset. I'm going to try, see what a 1/4 inch looks like if I go this line over and this line over. So now if I zoom a little bit more, okay, let's pan the screen. So if I draw some lines, like from the bottom of this line to this point intersection, and from this intersection point down there. Let's try that. L for line. If I hover, it'll find a point of intersection. I'll click, go to the end of that line, click, that line point end, click, and back up here again and click. Alright, those 4 lines I drew, the vertical ones, are kind of guidelines. I can now erase those. Get rid of that line, get rid of that line, and that line can all go away. If I want to put a fillet or a radius, fillet, let's go that same 3/8 of an inch. That might not work, we'll try it. I go here and there and jump back into it. Can I go there and there? Yes, I can. So I have a curved edge. I like that look to it. And up here too. I go Z for zoom, W for window, zoom in on that, F for fillet, R for the radius. Let's try maybe a 1/4 inch, so that gives us. Click this one, click that one. Uh-oh, what happened? Let's undo that. How about, oh, I see, because this is one solid line and I cut it. That's bad. I need to trim this portion of the wrench away. So I'll pick my left and right cutting edges and then chop that chunk away. Let's pan the screen down a little bit so you can see a little more. F fillet, R radius, 1/4 inch. Click this line, click that line. Now it stayed. click, and click. Now let's zoom out so you can see it. Z for zoom. Alright. And I might put a little hole at the bottom down here. That way we can hang it from a hook. Z for zoom, W for window. Let's zoom in. And then I'm just going to find the center point here and draw a circle or an opening. So let's go a line from the bottom of the circle. Let's just go, yeah, go to that point there. That works. Just going to find another point. Now if I take a hammer, I can center punch that spot, drill a hole. Or we can just cut a circle. C for circle. I'm going to click on that point and maybe have, how big could we go? 1/4 inch? I want maybe a 1/8 inch. No, let's go 3/16. It's a teeny bit bigger. 3/16 radius. E for erase. That can go away. Now if I zoom out, there's my wrench. It's ready to go. Let's just zoom out a bit further. And there it is. All right. This now I'm going to take this here. I'm going to take it. And I'm going to save it as a drawing for right now. And I'll just call this here my MIG tank wrench. But now to get to a cuttable file, I got to export it. No, what? Save it. Save it as an other format. Save it as an other format. Same MIG tank wrench, that works. I gotta go to, it's a digital exchange file, DXF. I get a bunch of options to pick from, they all work. So I go with the top one, DXF. I'm going to save that. It's ready to go. My shape is done, my object is done. I can now cut this wrench and have them ready to go for tank for free extra usage. So there's another option you can do for building on the Plasmacam.